I have this really cool exercise that I do. I've done with my employees a couple different times over the years, and this is something that you can do. And this is a great exercise that you can do with your employees or a team, group, whatever. It's just kind of a fun little exercise. It gives a lot of insight into how people see themselves within the company, and also, how you see them. It's called In the Band. So what you do is you ask your employees, if we were a band, so if Lazy Dog was a band, what role do you see yourself in? Who are you in the band? And so I did this exercise. I asked my general manager. My general manager is super organized. She pretty much she's the one that keeps us all in order. I'm always all over the place. She's super organized. And she said she sees herself as the drummer. And so I asked why. And she said, because I keep the beat, I keep everybody in sync. She's like, but every now and then I want a drum solo. And this was really insightful for me because she's so good at what she does and keeps us all running that I realized that I wasn't giving her drum solo. And so I needed to sort of, give her the credit and give her the love and the support and let everyone know, I don't want to take her for granted. Like, I guess I kind of felt like we were taking her for granted. She's just so good at what she does. And so I just make sure every now and then, I give her drum solo. And so it was really good. I actually asked another one of our employees. She said she wanted to be the drummer in the band. And I thought, okay, so this is interesting because she's very different and has a very different role within the company in Lazy Dog. So I thought this was going to be an interesting answer. She said she wanted to be the drummer because she's like, you ever see Animal from Sesame Street? Animal looks like he's just having so much fun. And so that's why she wanted to be Animal and the drummer. And I thought, okay, well, that's very insightful because she just does like to just do the job. She absolutely loves the job, but she just doesn't want to deal with all the other crap. And so it was important for me to make sure that she didn't have to deal with all the other crap and just make her job super easy so she could go in and do the best job that she could, which is what she really enjoyed. Another employee I asked, who happened to be my best friend, and she was, at the time, she was working another job, and then she would come and help us, and she did a lot of events with me. But being my best friend and confidant, like, she was very much like a manager, but she wasn't a manager. Like, she didn't really know her role. I didn't really know her role. I already had a manager, so I didn't really know where she fit. So I asked her who she was in the band. Her answer was perfect. Really surprised me. And she said that she was the songwriter. She's like, I'm behind the stage. I'm behind the, nobody knows who I am. I'm going to put together the best song to make sure that you are presented and the company is presented in the greatest light. And I thought that was awesome. She really was. That's that person. She's always behind the scenes. She didn't want any of the credit. She didn't want to be the limelight. She didn't need to be acknowledged, any of that. She just wanted to do the work to create the best possible product for the company or service for the company. And I thought that was really insightful. So this was a great exercise. I highly recommend you do it with your group, with your manager, and you've got people in your group. You can do it with a sports team. You can do it in any kind of group activity, any kind of group that you're in, to ask people who they are in the band. And again, especially when there's like growth going on within your company, because then you can also see where people maybe aspire, where they see themselves going. But how somebody sees themselves and how a manager sees themselves can sometimes be real different. And so it's good to kind of get on the same page and give your employees everything they need to be the best employees within your business. So there you go. So let me know, who are you in the band?